Hi, I'm Brian Mallow, and we are live from the 67th annual Lindau Nobel Laureate meeting in beautiful Lindau, Germany. And I'm with 5 scientists. They're all affiliated with ETH Zurich, but they're actually from 5 different countries, aren't you?
Hello, my name's Tom Edwardson. I'm originally from Scotland. Yep.
And what do you do?
I work in the lab of Don Hilbert on protein design and engineering.
Protein design and engineering,
Yep.
Nice. Have you designed any nice proteins?
Yes.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Thomas Giannetti. I'm from France, and I'm working in the lab of Professor Grossmacher. And I'm working on N2 activation and trying to fight global warming. So.
All right, good luck. I hope you win.
Hi, I'm Nina. I'm from the lab of Thermovenomous at ETH, and I work on the chemical synthesis and self-assembly of collagen, and I'm from Luxembourg originally.
Excellent.
Hi, I'm Philip. I'm from Switzerland, and I work in the lab of Professor Dario Neri at the Pharmaceutical Institute, and we do protein design for cancer therapy.
For cancer therapy, excellent.
Hello, I'm Cornelius Grupp from Munich originally, and I work in the lab of François Diederich on supramolecular chemistry and model systems.
Why do you study science? Why science? Everyone here is gathered. We're celebrating science. What is it? We have a problem where a lot of people in the world, a lot of people in the United States, think science is boring. Anyone want to contradict that? Is science boring?
I can contradict it. I think genuinely science is like the most interesting job you could possibly have, because it's incredibly creative. You get to do let your imagination go and do totally new stuff, discover new stuff, and then it actually might develop into something useful, like technology that does something for everyone. So it's kind of win-win. It's like a really free job. Let your imagination go and you're doing something useful. Maybe you don't make the most money in the world, but you could be pretty successful too. So, and there's science is so open. There's tons of different things you can do in science, so it's not a singular thing. So I think it's pretty broad. Yeah.
I mean, as we can see, most of all the people who went on stage, the laureates, they all contribute to better life and better contribute to humanity. So I think that's what science is about. It's really trying to make a change and trying to make an impact on society. And as I say, I'm fascinated with the climate change, and I think that's very bad at the moment, and we need to fight this. So we need to be passionate about it. I mean, we're not talking about 5,000 years. We're talking about my children and grandchildren being affected by what we're doing now. So the answer, the question I want to answer is how can I contribute to let it not happen, and not only not only on the scientific point of view, but also how can we affect politician and policymaker.
I love the diversity of science, and being here in Lindau, I rediscovered again how diverse natural science is, and also how diverse chemistry is. And I think this is also what brought me originally to science.
But I think one of the biggest contribution of science is also the educational aspect. So just by teaching what you said I think that's where science contributes the most to teach the next generation of scientists, and maybe they come up with good ideas and solve problems, but it doesn't have to always be applied.
Fundamental, basic research.
Exactly.
Yeah. What about the meeting? What have you enjoyed about it?
Yeah, I like the atmosphere very much. To talk to all the young scientists, and I think everybody's very happy to talk to different people from different fields in science. It's quite fascinating, and I'm very happy that I have met Kurt Wüthrich, which is a Nobel laureate from ETH.
Yeah, related to the meeting and picking up on what Cornelius said too, is that the difference with this meeting compared to a normal scientific conference we go to is every scientific conference we go to, it's usually cutting edge research, the very new stuff that's happening now. And that's what our day life is keeping up with that. But this is kind of more of a historical perspective. So you see the generation sort of before us and what they were doing, and then how that's now impacted life now. So they were maybe doing a basic research that translated into fundamental technology that we need now as humans to survive. So you see the development of that, and you can sort of then picture, like we've discussed, the future applications. So solving the antibiotic crisis or energy. So it kind of puts everything into perspective. I think that's a really cool thing about this meeting. Yeah.
Yeah, and meeting Nobel laureate. I think, I'm walking around with my camera, trying to take pictures with them, and so that I think one of the great part of it. I think we all of us have at least one person in this meeting that we've been like looking up to, and like we have idolized, and so being able to like meeting them and taking picture with them, it's just it's like we're like child, right? Like children like in Disneyland, or like I don't know. It's for me it's nerd heaven.
You know, and we have here this time there are 28 Nobel laureates, and there are 420 young attendees. Get a little more in the shot. And 420 young attendees from 78 countries. So it's so international. And in the realm of politics, countries can be so divided. But tell me about that. Scientists don't want those divisions. We depend on international cooperation, don't we?
Yeah,
I mean, look at these five. I mean, we're 5 students from different countries, and we're all at the same institution. We all do different things. So I think that's the best example. I mean, randomly came together on this conference. We didn't know each other before. We just met here, so I think that's exactly what science is about.
Is there anything that you're going to take back home and to work from this experience?
Hopefully, like connection, networking.
And inspiration.
And inspiration. That's maybe not inspiration directly to our own science, because as Tom said, like it's not really specific, but more like inspiration of like how to keep our passion up and how to really like make the most of our career. And I think also the fact that to realize that actually Nobel laureate are just like scientific people and just like human being, and that's something like it's actually pretty cool to realize.
My name is Tom Edwardson, and I'm from Scotland.
I'm Thomas Giannetti, and I'm from France.
I'm Nina Hansen, and I'm from Luxembourg.
I'm Philipp Probst, and I'm from Switzerland.
I'm Cornelius Gropp from Germany.
Educate, inspire, connect.
Excellent. That's the Lindau Nobel laureate.